Greetings to one and all present here. I am Piyush Singh, Head Boy Springdales School, Jaipur. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the virtual annual day and prize giving ceremony. Today, on this occasion, Springdalians are here to showcase their talents. This is a highly important occasion as it highlights our school's continuous success in the area of education. Over to the virtual platform stage that will soon be filled with color, exuberance, happiness, and laughter.
Dr. Rima Hooja, Dr. Rajni Kumar, Dr. Jyoti Bose, Mrs. Madan, Mrs. Malini Dhir, members of the Managing Board of Springdales, Jaipur, parents of our students, distinguished guests, but most important, our dear students. Jai Hind, and a very good evening to all of you. On behalf of Dr. Rajni Kumar and the Managing Board of Springdales, I welcome all of you to our annual day function. They say history repeats itself, and to a certain extent, this has been true for our school and also for humanity at large, because once again, we have had to pass through the COVID era as we did in the previous year. Thanks to the resilience and the devotion of the staff and the principal of Springdales and our students, we have been able to weather the storm, and I'm confident that bright, sunny days lie ahead for our school. The proof of the pudding is indeed in the eating, and to that extent, we have done very well because all our students have passed the examination for the 10th and the 12th standard board. This is due, of course, the credit must go to our principal and the staff, but also to the students who worked very, very hard to get these excellent results. My congratulations to all of you. During the year, unfortunately, we had a bit of a tragedy. We lost a very distinguished member of our managing board, Rani Vidya Devi. She has been on the board for over a decade, and I'd like to offer our condolences to her bereaved family. And I'd also like to acknowledge the tremendous contribution she has made for the betterment of Springdales, Jaipur, while she was on the board. On behalf of Dr. Rajni Kumar and the Management Board of Springdales, Jaipur, I have great pleasure in welcoming our chief guest, Dr. Rima Hooja. She is a person with many, many talents and qualifications to her credit. She's an archaeologist, a historian, a writer of repute, and she has a PhD from Cambridge University. She is a former member of India's National Monuments Authority of the Government of India and also of the Central Advisory Board of Archaeology, also Government of India. She is a fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society of Great Britain and Ireland. She is a distinguished international academician of the Minnesota University in USA. Currently, she is the director of the Maharaja Savai Man Singh Second Museum in Jaipur. She is the director of the Jaigarh Fort, a trustee of the Maharaja Ganga Singh Ji Trust Bikaner. She is also the managing trustee of the Virasat Foundation in Jaipur. She is a visiting faculty on the School of Planning and Architecture in Delhi and the adjunct faculty of the Ahmedabad University. In fact, she has many more and various academic posts and serves on several governing boards, committees, and councils. Besides this, she has many books to her credit. She is an author of repute, as I said. Some of the recent books are Rajasthan, A Concise History, The Forts of Maharashtra, Maharana Pratap, The Invincible Warrior. And besides this, she finds time to look after nature. She runs the Animal Care Trust and houses about 60 cats in her house. When the principal asked me for a suitable person to be the chief guest, without batting an eyelid, I said we must get Dr. Rima Hooja. History, art, and culture are what broadens the horizons of students. And these are the very subjects which she is an expert in, and we look forward to hearing her talk about her experiences in these fields. Thank you very much, Dr. Rima Hooja, for having accepted our invitation. Jai Hind.
जाना है, आ गए। जागे राजवाट, जागे अरमान, जागे है ज़मीन, जागा आसमान, जागते दिलों में है नया हौसला। तेज कदम चलते रहे यूं ही जो हम, फिर नहीं है मुश्किल कोई भी रास्ता। कुछ सपने सच हुए, कुछ सपने सच करके दिखाना। आ गए मीलों हमें जाना है, मीलों हम आ गए मीलों हमें जाना है। ला 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 ला
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Rima Hooja, Admiral Madhvendra Singh, Chairman and members of the Board, Manager, Principal, members of staff, parents, and my dear students. As Director Springdales Schools, I would like to greet you on the occasion of this annual day, 2021-22 of Springdales, Jaipur. Our school in the romantic land of Rajasthan and with its historical sites of bravery and valor in Jaipur has now returned to near normal after the shadow of the COVID pandemic, which loomed large and our schools were under lockdown for almost 2 years. The COVID-19 has affected all of us in different ways, but most of all, the school children. Its implications have been the loss of learning and the lack of confidence in children. Staff too have had to face challenges of online and offline education, as well as the parents who had to learn so many new skills. Friends and Annual Day is a special day in the school calendar, when the work and achievements of the school are highlighted and meritorious students in academics and the co-curricular field are honored. Dr. Rima Hooja was especially associated with the school in its early years, and we are privileged to have her with us today to preside. I do hope we shall continue our association with her and her association with the school. On this second virtual annual day, let us look at the adversity of the pandemic in a true Springdalian way. That is, by standing up for what we believe in and achieving something worthwhile through all the challenges and setbacks. We have all become stronger in our acceptance and adaptation, and we value human life so much more. I would like to greet the principal and staff of the school for relentlessly carrying on the online and offline teaching so well. Teamwork is at the core of any successful school, and team building is even more important. On behalf of the Managing Board, so ably guided by Admiral Madhvendra Singh, we deeply mourn the tragic loss of Rani Vidya Devi, one of our most valued and loved members who was associated with the school since its inception. She was a vibrant and enthusiastic person who contributed both in thought and action to the school. She was chairperson of Rani Devi School for many, many years and knew about the rigors of the educative process. She was a writer, a travel writer, an author, and also a person of great culture, elegance, and grace. All of us at Springdales will miss her deeply, and our managing board will be passing a condolence resolution. We send our sincere condolences to Maharaj Jai Singh and the family. So friends, as another year goes by, let us hope for a better time ahead. For wherever there are children, there will always be spring. Once again, my warm greetings to all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to the virtual Annual Day and Prize Giving celebrations today. I warmly welcome our chief guest for today, Dr. Rima Hooja, an archaeologist, historian and writer. Dr. Rima Hooja has a PhD from Cambridge University. She is currently Director, Jaipur Fort, Trustee Maharaja Ganga Singh Ji, Trustee Virasat Foundation, Visiting Faculty of Planning and Architecture, Delhi, Faculty Ahmedabad University and Vice President ICO MOS India. A former member of National Monument Authority of Government of India and of the Central Advisory Board of Archaeology. She is a fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society of Great Britain and Ireland and is a distinguished international academician. She has been Associate Professor at Kota Open University, Faculty Director, New York State Independence College. She has held various academic posts and services on many governing bodies and committees and councils. She is an author of many books. The list is endless actually. This is indeed an honor to have you with us today, Dr. Hooja. Thank you. I also welcome members of the school managing board, all distinguished guests, parents and dear students. The last 2 years have been a turning point in history and the way we lived, witnessing the most trying circumstances. The pandemic turned our lives upside down. The realization that the schools are going to be on a virtual mode for a long period made us work at tremendous speed and carve a roadmap in super quick time. Continuing to give quality education to our lovely Springdalians became a mission for me personally and my team. The innovation in our school with the guidance and support of our sister branches in Delhi has created a learning ecosystem in a most seamless manner. Our bright and talented Springdalians managed and responded spontaneously under such trying circumstances. They were like fish in water. The teachers came out of the comfort of the classes and adapted to this formidable task ahead, head-on taking the bull by the horns. It certainly speaks volumes of our institution and our teachers who have gone ahead taking the challenge full-on. The school being run virtually 24/7. All activities happening virtually. Our efforts have met with resounding success under the patronage of our very own dear Dr. Kumar, so that the children are not deprived of learning. The school is offering hybrid learning from classrooms to assemblies to PTMs, webinars, Color Utsav, all school functions, and now the virtual Annual Day and prize giving ceremony. Common assessment from classes 9 to 12 have been held on the basis of new guidelines given by the CBSE. The CBSE board results for the year 2021 have been stupendous. Our students and teachers' efforts have met with resounding success. Excellent class 10th and 12th results, as always, filled us with pride, and I feel honored to put forward the board results before you. The number of students appeared were 36, 100% pass. School topper is Gitali Gupta with 96.4%. Gitali Gupta scored 97 in English, 95 in English, mathematics 97, science 95 and social science 98. For class 12th, the number of students appearing was 19, 100% pass. Diya Chaudhary scored 90.6 as an aggregate. Diya Chaudhary scored for the science and topped the school. In English, she got 95, physics 95, chemistry 95, and Harshvardhan got 75 in mathematics. Informative practices 93. So all these students are the high achievers for the academic session 2021. AISSCE 21-22. Term 1 board practicals and examination for class 10th and 12th were held smoothly in the school premises from 30th November to 21st December 21. Children were given enough practice for filling the OMR sheets. Mock examination was conducted to ensure the smooth conduct of the examination. The school this year opened, followed by the second lockdown and then reopening. To keep the staff and students safe, sanitization of school building, classes, washrooms, furniture, buses, etc. has been a regular feature in the school. Availability of masks and gloves, arrangements of furniture keeping adequate distance were the focus this year. Orientation program for parents was held on 5th April for middle and primary levels. Calendars are meticulously planned to keep students, faculty and staff reminded key days throughout the academic session. Children have enthusiastically participated in Olympiads in various subjects like English, Math, Social Science, Science and Commerce subjects. The participants' names can be seen on the screen. Online PTMs are being held virtually every Saturday. PTMs have proved to be a great opportunity for both teachers and parents to work for the betterment of the child.
Online virtual assemblies and Bal Sabhas. An assembly is when the school community or a part of it meets together to share aspects of life that are of worth. It acts as a medium for communicating matters of significance from one generation to another. Some of the topics taken in this session are Hope, International Day of Peace, Kargil Vijay Divas, Importance of Time Management, National Girl Child Day, Failure to Success, Me Not We, National Science Day, the World Organ Donation Day, Laughter is the Best Medicine, Bal Sabhas, Value What You Have, Pursuit of Patience. TY is subscribed in our school for students to keep them updated with current affairs. The students participating in various activities, some of which are Explore Science with Us, Railway Quiz, Jaipur City Quiz, Extempore, Technological Innovations, Times Masterclass.
Great teachers help create great students. Rising to the challenges, our teachers have been upgrading themselves with new teaching methodologies and strategies by attending seminars and workshops. A few of the workshops attended by all of us are Elucidating the Assessment Criteria, The Digital Teacher, Creating Quality e-content and Virtual Labs for Inclusivity, Reaching Quality Digital Education to the Farthest Corner, Literacy and Numeracy, Modern Workplace Program for Educators, Generation Z and Alpha, Pariksha Pe Charcha, Real Life Mathematics, Technology in Education, Microsoft Graphic Novel A Way Forward, A Pedagogy, etc. are a few of them.
Co-curricular activities are activities that are recognized by a school that fall beyond the domain of academic curriculum but are an essential part of a student's life at an educational institute. Some of the many activities held this session through the virtual mode are Junior School, Rhyme and Rhythm, Word Storming, Hungry Alligator, Salad Making, Spray Painting, Animal Face Mask, Word Ladder, I Am a Chef, Fireless Cooking, HFC Bingo, Tyoharon Ka Desh Mera, Ramayan Puppet Set, Snowman Stick Puppet, Dandiya Stick Decoration. Middle School, Quiz, Model Making, Kahani Lekhan, Playing with Numbers, From Trade to Territory, Wind Race, Scavenger Hunt, Mind Game, Hence Proved. Senior School, Creative Writing, स्वतंत्रता संग्राम की कहानी मेरी जुबानी, क्रॉसवर्ड पजल, पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन, डिबेट, मैड लिप्स, इलोक्यूशन, फ्रांस ड्यूरिंग फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन, इलेक्टोरल पॉलिटिक्स एंड ग्रुप डिस्कशन.
CBSE activities, CBSE expression series. What do I want to do for my locality or the place where I live, or the things I love about my country? Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Storytelling by grandparents about freedom struggle events. Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat. CBSE expression series. How would I contribute to the development of my country? Progress of Indian education sector after independence, or importance of green revolution in India's economic development. India, challenges ahead in becoming superpower, or Indian democracy, a role model of unity in diversity for the world. Inter-school activities, junior school, wacky snacky, pro-stylist, entwined, delineate the pebble, rhyming disputation, revamp your mask, rewind play forward, bottle craft, quizothon. Middle school, Ventri Robo, Sagun Nirgun, Tamsu Ma Jyotik Maya. Senior school, Eco Bard Quiz, The Healing Touch Drum.
Webinars increase understanding of teachers, parents, and children in the area of good education, good parenting, and choice of courses for students. Following webinars were held for teachers, parents, and children. What to expect from your child? Conscious parenting, hybrid learning, and advanced hybrid learning. Education transformation, skill development, and value education. Virtual counselor, peer pressure and bullying, raise a thinker. When to say no to your kids. Why is it important to let your children struggle? Principles of positive parenting. Redefine yourself. And on time management.
Events. International Father's Day. International Father's Day was celebrated by the children on 19th June. Workshop on Art of Story Writing. Ms. Pake Gauba, Head Girl Springdales School Jaipur, batch of 2017-18, took a session on idea, research and imagination for students on 19th June. Springdales Indian Idol Competition. Springdales Indian Idol Competition was held on 21st June on the occasion of World Music Day.
Virtual Independence Day celebrations with great zeal and fervour were held. Dr. Atul Purohit, Director C.K. Birla Hospitals, was the chief guest who unfurled the tricolour and addressed the gathering. Farewell and citation. School bid farewell to outgoing batch of class 12, 1920. The day witnessed mixed emotions of joy and sadness at the prospect of our students finally saying goodbye to their second home. OSA Jaipur, an alumni meet cum open mic session, was held on 7th August 2021. The event celebrated the journey with poetry, music, dance, comedy and other forms of art. Investiture ceremony for class 12 was held where the students, Piyush Singh was appointed with the badge of the head boy and Shreya Uberoy as the head girl.
Admiral competition was organized for the students of the middle school and senior school on 15th July to help the students to learn the art of enacting an advertisement and acquainting themselves with the promotional strategies used in marketing. T-shirt painting and competition was held on 21st August 2021. There was a poster making competition on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd October 2021 on Thinking of Gandhi Today. Color Utsav was organized at Springdales School, Jaipur on 12th November 2021 for classes nursery to 12. The yearly event is sponsored by OSA. The theme for the event was Rajasthan and Assam. The students enthusiastically participated, expressing their creativity and pouring it on paper. Vibrant colors and culture of the two states were beautifully painted by the participants. The event was judged by a panel of judges comprising of parents and OSA Jaipur. Deepavali celebrations were held in the school with a lot of zeal and fervour. The children participated in various activities like diya making and rangoli making. The children showcased the significance of the festival through their creative presentations. Celebrations included beautiful performance by little toddlers. Christmas brings cheer and love, and we celebrated it with the same fervour, spreading the message of love and joy among our children. Children danced to beautiful tunes. The event witnessed dances and carol singing. There were fun-filled races for the juniors and matches for seniors. New Year lunch was enjoyed on 30th along with the staff members. Visit to Van Vibhag. Class 9 to 12 visited Nagar Biological Park on 14th February 2022. The park is famous for its vast flora and fauna, and its main aim is to conserve it. Participation in Republic Day celebrations at Delhi. The head boy of our school, Piyush Singh, and Rudraksh Rathod of class 12 presented a tableau on Lok Adalat in the Republic Day celebrations held at Delhi.
For education to be complete, it must include not only the training of the intellect, but also the refinement of the heart and the discipline of the spirit. Through explicit and implicit school-based activities, we provide relevant opportunities to enable our young learners to acquire knowledge, skill, and habit of mind and heart that will develop them into confident, creative individuals as well as active, informed citizens. This annual report is much more than a statement of the school's activities. It is a reflection of the school's belief, ideology, principles, and an expression of the conviction and faith with which we pursue our goals. In the words of Ma'am Kumar, I quote, "I am sure an even greater future awaits Springdales, and that whatever problems and difficulties it may encounter as the years go by, Springdalian community will tackle them, staying positive and spirited." Unquote. We cannot thank you enough, Ma'am Kumar, for giving us Springdales. My deepest thanks to the Director, Springdales, Dr. Jyoti Bose, for her constant support and guidance. My gratitude to Ms. Ritu Madan, Manager, Springdales School, Jaipur.
Dr. Rajni Kumar, Chairperson, Springdales Education Society. Dr. Jyoti Bose, Director, Springdale Schools. Admiral Madhvendra Singh, Chairman, Springdale School, Jaipur. Members of the Managing Board, parents and staff, and of course Principal Malini Dhir ma'am. Thank you all for inviting me to this august gathering today. Online classes and online meetings have become all too familiar to us over the past couple of years, ever since the COVID-19 pandemic began. This virtual mode, which I am using now, this virtual mode of communication and decision taking was not unknown before, but the sheer scale of it over the years 2020 and 2021 have enhanced the video conferencing and online and classroom teaching and learning skills of millions across the globe. It is another step in connecting us across space and indeed across time, because we can now watch pre-recorded things when we want to. However, while learning online has been a skill acquired out of necessity, it has also meant students and teachers have missed out on the small things that make school so special. In fact, so special that those of us who left school a long time ago, like me, we even missed the scoldings we used to get for maybe homework not done or talking in class. And I think today's students know all about this, the things you get ticked off for. We used to get minus marks in school in my time. The once everyday in-person contacts while working on class projects in school, or preparing for house competitions, or the catching up on each other at the end of holidays, even the agonizing wait for house competition results to be announced, and the breathlessness of the sports ground when you cheer somebody on. These are some of the things our students have not been able to do as part of their everyday round-the-year routine for a fair amount of time during the past couple of years. Yes, it has been a loss. We can't give this time back to our students. But I would urge you students to look upon this as a time of immense growth for yourselves. Every one of you students, and of course the parents, guardians, teachers and well-wishers of every single one of you, everyone has learned how to learn and work online, perhaps even learned better offline communicating skills with different generations of your family members and neighbors. Students, you have also learned to find other ways of occupying yourselves. Maybe reading fiction, maybe helping out with gardening, cooking, taking care of local stray animals by putting food out for them, putting seed out for birds. Whatever, whichever way. Life is a stage of constant learning, if we admit to the truth of it. I consider myself a learner even now, and I'm not just saying it to sound nice. It's true. It can be fun learning if we choose to make it so. Life does give you serious lessons. There's conflict in the world as we speak. But life can be tough. But I personally, if we believe in magic, along with the hard work, as we walk the line of being true to ourselves, true to our family values, true to our teachers, our school, our principal, our country, we can make the lives and the world around us a place of joy, happiness and fulfillment for ourselves. And we can also bring this same joy, happiness, fulfillment into the lives of all around us. People less fortunate than us, people like us who might be going through a little, dip in their feeling of well-being. In my own school days, we used to sing, "I would be true." I'm not going to sing it for you. But the line was, "I would be true, for there are those who trust me. I would be pure, for there are those who care. I'm losing part of it. I would be brave, for there is much to suffer. I would be strong, for there is much to dare. I would be friends of all the foe, the friendless. I'm losing a lot of it, but I'm getting goose pimples as I speak. The main part is, we have trust in you. It is with that trust, that faith in all of you, our dear students, that we are sending you out, our passing out students. We are sending you out into the world as global citizens. All of us have faith in you. And all of us will stand with you even after you leave school. Once a Springdalian, you think you're always one. I mentioned the word magic before. I don't mean waving a wand and getting my future college admission done in an instance or something like that. We have those wishes. I try and write books. I wish my next manuscript could be completed without my lifting a pen. It won't happen. We have to do our bit for it. But I still believe in magic. And when I say that, I mean believing in the good, the positive. I know positive is a heavy word in the COVID age, but positive in the nice sense. The ability to help the downtrodden, believing in hope and happiness. And so, please allow me to urge you to carry a pinch of magic in your lives. If you run out of your pinch of magic at some stage, we do. When the chips are down, it is tough at times. When that happens, we know, we have faith you can manage, but if you feel you need that pinch of magic, call one of your classmates and your friends and ask them to give you a pinch of magic from what they have. Trust me, it will work. Thank you. Good wishes to all of you who are passing out. My thanks to your teachers and your well-wishers and your parents, and of course to the board of Springdales Education Society, the school, for having students like you. Bless you all, students. Good wishes. Jai Hind.
Good evening everyone. I am Archana Singh, Primary Coordinator. Here we have academic achievers for the session 2021. Academic achievers of Class Prep, now in Class 1, Reha Gavar, Lavanya Tomar. Academic Achievers of Class 1, now in Class 2, Tanishtha Dabi, Riona Rajawat, Manas Natani, Madhav Charan. Academic Achievers of Class 2, now in Class 3, Srinivasan S, Nikhil Jeff, Kushagra Shikhawat, Jayant Rathod, Bhavya Kumari, Pratik Rathod, Kavish Sharma. Academic Achievers of Class 3, now in Class 4, Devyana Sudhir, Dhairya Singh Yadav, Manasvi Chaturvedi, Sanyog Sharma, Arav Karel, Abhijay Singh Rathod, Kaushiki Kilawat, Arshita Jha. Academic Achievers of Class 4, now in Class 5, Aman Kumar, Ridhima Srivastava, Pranay Singh Rathod, Vedanshi Sharma, Shaurya Jha, Chaitanya Mishra. Siddharth Kaswa, Lakshya Rathi, Mehul Shikhar Prasad, Pranjul Sharma, Vedika Singh, Nidhi Vats. Academic Achievers of Class 5, now in Class 6, Dakshvardhan Singh Rathod, Daksha Rathod, Gunika Raiswal, Tarun Pal Singh and Yashvardhan Singh. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. I'm Nisha Yadav, Middle School Coordinator, and it's my pleasure today to announce the academic achievers for the session 2021. Academic achievers of class 6, now in class 7. We have Naman Tomar, Nirbhaya Mathur, Anvita Chaudhary, Anushka Gupta, Academic achievers of class 7, now in class 8, we have Parijat Dubey, Chitranshu Agarwal, Ayush Singh, Avishi Bugalia, and Shivanshi Shekhawat. Academic achievers of class 8, now in class 9, we have Drishti Vadhava, Maulik Chaturvedi, Kartikeya Sharma, Swarnadeep Purkarastya, Navaditya Singh Solanki.
At first, there was white. The blinding lights that flashed whenever I took my bow were validations to my prowess. There wasn't much to make a point of when all points had been made and all utterances underlined and highlighted. The following that I had seemed to add to my halo, echoing every word I had to say till it became a resonating wall of sound, enveloping me by its opaqueness, leaving me in a box of my own creation. And yet, in that box of my own making, the white dissolved into an invisible darkness. A white box and a white halo, without doubt. But for the one inside, there was just suffocation, induced by the lack of light, of reason, of rationality. I was going blind in my own mind. It wasn't for the want of light, it was for the want of vision. It was pointless to try and break the shield by force.
So, I pried my way through the entrapment. I found that I could clear my head enough to change the way I thought, I moved, I lived. A little at a time.
Ta, ditta, तगता तरिता किटता पतिव्रत पवित्र पाप मुक्त अनघ अभ्रष्ट अक्षत पतिव्रत पवित्र पाप मुक्त अनघ अभ्रष्ट अक्षत
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to announce the names of high-profile achievers of senior school. Beginning from class 9, now in class 10, Daksh Yadav, Kalpana Yadav, Avni Priya Srivastava. Class 10 toppers 2020-21, Gitani Gupta, Aisha Anis Khan, and Ruchika Shekhar. Class 11, now in class 12. Science stream, Piyush Singh, Sakshi Man, Divyansh Pankaj Mishra. 12 Commerce, Mimamsa Punya, Kumkum Rathore, Shreya Oberoi. Class 12 toppers, session 2020-21, School and Science topper Diya Chaudhary, Commerce topper Harshita Hooja. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to announce the names of high-profile achievers of senior school. Beginning from class 9, now in class 10, Daksh Yadav, Kalpana Yadav, Avni Priya Srivastava. Class 10 toppers 2020-21, Gitani Gupta, Aisha Anis Khan, and Ruchika Shekhar. Class 11, now in class 12. Science stream, Piyush Singh, Sakshi Man, Divyansh Pankaj Mishra. 12 Commerce, Mimamsa Punya, Kumkum Rathore, Shreya Oberoi. Class 12 toppers, session 2020-21, School and Science topper Diya Chaudhary, Commerce topper Harshita Hooja. Our other school toppers were Dhaneshwari Yadav, Gitanshu Verma, Harshvardhan Singh, Pravesh Singh, Khushbu Kanwar, and Priya Sumi. Thank you.
Good evening. My heartfelt greetings to one and all present here today on the occasion of the virtual annual function of Springdales, Jaipur. We have traversed an unprecedented period in our lifetime, and the last 2 years have been an unusual experience for all of us. Despite all odds, Springdales Jaipur has continued with the same fervor and passion to give to the students whatever is necessary for their growth and development. Besides academics, all the purposeful activities which are part of a school calendar were conducted virtually, including the 2 annual functions in these last 2 years. I would like to compliment the principal, teachers, and students for braving this difficult path and to continue their learning journey without any disturbance and without any break. This has assured us that you all have enormous ability to adapt to change and you are ready to meet any challenge that comes your way. You are certainly enriched by the experience of these 2 years, that which you can be proud of. You have come out more versatile, more adaptable and confident.
Our distinguished guest for today's virtual annual function, Mrs. Rima Hooja, Dr. Rajni Kumar, Dr. Jyoti Bose, Admiral Madhvendra Singh, Mrs. Malini Dhir, Principal, members of the staff, parents and children of Springdales. A very warm welcome to you all for today's function. As you're aware, the impact of the pandemic continued during the year. Schools had to retrain themselves to cope with the new normal. Hybrid teaching, online teaching, organizing and holding virtual events like the one today, all have reshaped the path forward. And the administration, the principal and the staff, with the support of the big sister schools in Delhi, have responded admirably. Challenges are great opportunities for learning and also times when innovations happen. My compliments to all at the school and the parents and the children for their resilience and their ability to adapt and learn under trying circumstances. The academic results have been brilliant. My congratulations to the teachers and the taught. It is good to see that despite the pandemic, virtual activities have continued unabated. I am sure it takes a lot of effort and a lot of extra work and thinking to do so. Everyone involved has to pull his weight and come together with ease and grace, which they have done. I believe that the principal and the entire school deserve high commendation for all their efforts. Let us pray schools return to normal functioning at the earliest. With all good wishes.
Good morning, dear Springdales family. My experience with Springdales School since last 4 years has been very satisfying as the school is very progressive and growing. I am very happy to see my children evolve, grow and blossom into the person they truly are. The way of nurturing the children through various performances and different activities has overwhelmed me. So I would like to thank the principal ma'am, each and every faculty member and the staff members of Jaipur Springdales School for their support and care. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you. I am Adhiraj Singh Rajawat, one of the parent representative in Springdales School, and I thanks to all the board members who select me as a parent representative. Dear students, hope you all are safe and doing great, and welcome to school once again. All I want to say here is that do dream about your good life. Dream about a goal or a job that you will settle your. But it is also required that you have to work on that. You have to water it every day so that it will yield you the success you want in the future. Thanks.
special awards in the category of Best in Music for Junior School, Group A, Naina Arora, Group B, Pranjwal Sharma, Middle School, Naman Tomar, Senior School, Timon Negi. The next category is Best in Art, Junior School, Group A, Tanishta Dabi, Group B, Hunar Rathor, Middle School, Gaurika Chauhan, Senior School, Yogita Shekhawat. Best in Dance Award goes to Junior School, Group A, Riona Rajawat, Group B, Dimple Harpalni, Middle School, Shivanshi Shekhawat, Senior School, Mitali Sharma. Best Accompanist, Junior School, Lakshya Radhi and Gaj Shri Rathor. Middle School, Divyan Rahar and Yashasvi Handa. From Senior School, Devish.
Let's move forward to 100% attendance award. For that we have Naman Tomar, now in class 7, Nirbhaya Mathur, class 7, Ayush Singh, class 8, Avishi Bugalia, class 8, Chitranshu Agarwal, class 8, Shivanshi Shekhawat, class 8.
In the category of special awards, I would like to announce the name of Divyansh Pankaj Mishra for the Principal's Award. Many congratulations. Living is Giving Award goes to Mimansha Punya. Sharing is Caring. The deserving candidate for this prestigious award is Piyush Singh.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Rima Hooja, Mrs. Rajni Kumar, Chairperson, Springdales Education Society and Founder Principal, Admiral Madhvendra Singh, Chairperson, Managing Board, Dr. Jyoti Bose, Vice Chairperson and Director, Springdale Schools, members of the Managing Board, Mrs. Malini Dhir, Principal, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and our very dear young Springdalians. Good evening and my greetings to you all. As manager of Springdale School, Jaipur, it is my pleasure to be addressing you and to be giving the vote of thanks on the occasion of Annual Day and the prize giving function so excellently organized by the team of Springdales, Jaipur. It was indeed a splendid event and attending it was a sheer delight. First and foremost, I convey my heartfelt thanks to our extremely erudite and learned chief guest, Dr. Rima Hooja, Director, Maharaja Savai Man Singh Museum, Jaipur and Jaigarh Fort for her gracious presence. Dr. Hooja, it was truly a pleasure today to have you in our midst, even though virtually. Your thought-provoking address has indeed inspired all of us and shown us a new path. We are extremely grateful to you for being with us tonight. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude on behalf of the entire fraternity of Springdales to our most loved and valued mentor, Dr. Rajni Kumar, who has steered the path of Springdales since its very inception in 1955. Ma'am, you are a role model always. She celebrated her 99th birthday on the 5th of March this year, and we wish her the best of health and happiness as we eagerly await to celebrate her centenary birthday next year with all of us. I thank her for founding an institution like Springdales. I thank Admiral Madhvendra Singh, Chairperson of the Managing Board, for being with us tonight and for his invaluable guidance, effort and wise counsel to the entire team of Springdales Jaipur throughout the year. I put across my deep appreciation and gratitude on behalf of all of us present for Dr. Jyoti Bose, Vice Chairperson, Managing Board and Director, Springdale Schools, for her vision, zeal for perfection and for being a pillar of support over the years, be it Springdales Jaipur or New Delhi. Friends, an event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling days in advance. We would like to acknowledge and appreciate the contribution of Principal Mrs. Malini Dhir and her entire team of teachers, office staff and helpers for conducting online classes in creative ways and ensuring that students' learning does not suffer and the school runs smoothly during the pandemic. The entire staff of Jaipur is very dear to us and we cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. We congratulate you on the successful hosting of this event, not once but for a second time. The parents have had to play a somewhat unusual role during the closure of schools by becoming teachers of their wards while they were at home. Dear parents, many of you must have acquired new skills, especially in digital technologies, and some of them must have been taught to you by your own children. Thanks for being so supportive this year. Dear students, we acknowledge your achievements with pride and thank you for playing your role for making the school for what it is known for. My felicitations to all the prize winners. Ladies and gentlemen, this virtual event has indeed proven to be a unique celebration. To conclude, let me once again reiterate my appreciation and deep gratitude to one and all. Thank you.